See, all it takes is prayer.
Yeah.
Just practice it, you know.
Thank you, Jesus.
And you got a wonderful wife to teach you how to come on. Come on.
Yes,
Come on. And when you pray, all that mess got to go. You going to see what these women here talking about. It got to go. Yeah. Praise God. Amen. Amen. I guess for the last 3 weeks, it's been one thing behind another.
Thank you,
About
Jesus.
3 weeks ago, I had a woman, I stopped at my grandmother's house to get some information. And as I left, I have to make a wide turn because I parked beside the road, so I have to back up about half of the block to get the truck, get the trailer over to make that turn. And in doing that, there was a lady came up behind me. She felt I wasn't going fast enough, but there was a car coming. And if I had to take the whole street, so I had to wait for that car to come.
Thank you, Jesus.
Then there was a truck came. So, like I said, her being in a hurry, she tried to go around me. I looked in the back. I was clear. As I got halfway around that turn there, I look in the back and I see lights go out and something crunching. So basically, I almost ran over this lady's car. She was driving a Mustang. Wow. But her son came there and he was telling her, evidently everything went right with her car, everything went right with her because they decided not to involve the cops. I called the cops myself because that's in our routine. I'm supposed to.
Amen.
So but they chose to go ahead on before they can get that stuff in his truck and leave. The cop pulled up. Long story made short was she didn't want to pursue it that way.
Amen.
The very next week, on Friday, headed home. Again, exactly 7 days later, I'm coming off of 464, getting on the 17 in Chesapeake. As I come off the off ramp, this guy hits my trailer. He hits it so hard till he breaks the landing gear, has it folded up like this right here. He ricochets off of my trailer, goes across 3 lanes, hit the guardrail, and knocks himself out. The car catches a fire. We have to get him out of the car and put the fire out. And they told me I had to write a statement, blah blah blah, and it goes on from there. But the point was that the lawyer for the company told me not to say nothing else to the cops because they might try to trick you up. If you don't say it the same way you wrote it, then there might be a problem. So I called the lawyer next couple days later, and he said, he said from what I found out, the state troopers charged him with 3 things. They got him for driving drunk. They got him for drug possession and revoked license. He says, I don't think they're gonna mess with you. Okay, the week after that, my oldest daughter, her mother told her before she died, stick with your uncle, stay with your family, leave these people out here alone. So she goes with her uncle. They having a cookout at her grandmother's house, and she gets jumped by her uncle's girlfriend and 3 other people. And one of the people cut her in the face. And I'm looking at her yesterday. You know what? What the devil tried to do for bad, it actually came out good. You can look at her right now and you can't even tell she got cut with a razor.
Amen.
But in the midst of all this stuff going on, I keep hearing, every time I would cut the radio on and then they'll be going in and out of states and whatever, the stations I listen to, they go in here and out there, whatever. But there was one scripture I kept right on hearing, which was John, I think it's 15:7. You abide in me, he abide in you. And so the other night I'm sitting here and there's everything going on, and the scripture just keep right on playing in my head. So I started reading it. And and I'm glad I did because there's comfort in the word when you receive it.
Amen.
And it's just it was like what I needed. It just calmed me right on down because I get to the point sometimes and when I'm by myself, and that's where I'm at most of the time, I'm by myself, I'm driving, therefore, and I pray, I have crazy stuff go through my head at times, and but the point is, he's always there. And that particular day, I had some stuff going through my head that wasn't right, and he let me know. He's like I said, you abide in me, I abide in you. And in him saying that was comfort just within itself. So, I thank him because there's times when I don't really have nobody to talk to, but I have him. There's times when I could be thinking something that ain't right, and as if people probably heard me say before, boxes fall. I've got hit in the jaw, I've got hit in the head, and stuff happen. And I'll be like, Lord, what I do? Lord, what I say? But it's funny, and I laugh at it sometimes, but sometimes I actually step back and I look because it makes me wonder. And sometimes, you have to, I guess you just check yourself, you have to evaluate yourself, and I'm not always right. I mean, I'm not always wrong, but whose standard am I going by? Am I going by his standard? Am I going by mine?
Right.
Amen.
You got a testimony?
y'all, because this week has been a long, trying week, or maybe for the past 2 weeks.
Amen.
Amen. Just the spirit of disgust.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how you just be agitated, aggravated, and you just get to the point where you're like, you know what, Lord, I just don't care no more. I don't want to be bothered. And I said, Lord, why is this spirit pressing on me out of all the beautiful things that you've done? It was like, God was like, you got to recognize the enemy is trying to get in there and rob you of your joy, rob you of your, your holy joy. Because I have been agitated and aggravated with everybody at work, with my brothers, everybody. And it's like the devil was trying to steal just your peace of mind. Be mad, and you got to be careful, because those spirits will sneak in there. They will sneak in there. So I just thank God that on today that I do feel free. Amen. And then yesterday, Sister Kate, I was heated yesterday. I had to come. I was upset. It was even worse yesterday. But I thank God because I'm not going to let that spirit linger on me, because it was a spirit to back up instead of going forward. I don't know if y'all understand that. It was a pressing spirit to become depressed, back up. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if this is the right thing. Lord, did you even tell me to do this? Lord, did you? The devil was trying to make me doubt myself. But on today, I can stand and say today that I won't be backing up in God. I'll be going forward. And I know that everything that He has is going to last. Amen. Thank God for that.
Yeah, Lord. Hallelujah.
I'm not disgusted.
Okay, you gonna tell it, it ain't gonna be long. It's on me. Just say a short one. So, it's not on. So, a client of mine that I've been working with for about 2 years. He's been working with me, he's an older guy, and he's been working with me, teaching me like a lot of the ropes of business and stuff. And so, he called me, I think it was Friday night, and he was like, hey, do you have a minute to talk? And I was like, sure. He was like, hey, I really, really like your work. He was like, I really, really like how you deal with people. And he was like, how would you like to become an administrator for my company? And he was like, all the meetings that I do with my board members, you'll be in charge of. He was like, you do all the paperwork for our behind the scenes things. He was like, and I'm looking for somebody I can trust. So I think you're the best person for the position. And I'll start tomorrow.
All right.
You go. I tell you, God will give you the best. You get baptized in God, you're going to be baptized in His blessings and everything. What a mighty God we serve. I thank God for all the testimonies. See, that lets you know that God is in the field with you. Amen. God is in the field. And I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for all the testimonies. I don't need to testify. He's always blessing me. Over and over again. He just keep on blessing me. Amen. We thank God, amen, for all the healing in the household. And just give God some praise for that. Amen. Sister Jeanette, you got a testimony? This little something. Come on, Sister Jeanette. Get that little something. I got some fish dressing. Mighty cute there, girl.
Amen. The first beginning of this year, you told everybody to bring in $20.17. And you said that God was going to bless us all year long.
Amen.
And I tell you, God is so true to His word, because He's been blessing just like He said He was.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I've been getting, bills being lowered, strength, peace, love, and happiness. While the enemy is raging all around me. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. God gave me peace.
There you go.
He gave me a peace of mind. He gave me a peace to think.
Yeah.
And I just thank God for giving me the strength to just walk on, keep right on walking on, keep right on getting up, keep right on doing it. I said, but Lord, I don't know how in the world I'm going to, make it. See, like every time I said it, He'll make a way. Well, see the way, and He been doing that the whole year.
Look at God.
And look at God. Amen. God,